western side, right?
Yeah, the tent's on the western side. So if you, do you guys have the map? Do you have access to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, if you open it, you guys are in that building right there that I'm pointing to. That is the Mumtaz Market. Taibah, you'd just be in an alleyway a little bit east of that, and then Gauntlet, you'd be over by the Butcher's, which is down here-ish. Your
Okay.
your tent is all the way over here. That is your tent.
Do you even
So
live in the hobo tent anymore? Like,
you haven't been there in a while now.
yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of locations that you're aware of, you are aware of where the manor home is that you guys, I don't think, have visited yet. And you also are very much aware of Guy's home. But, yeah, up to you, Taibah.
We don't have the key to Guy's home.
Yeah, you guys just be at the front door. Oh, no.
Wait, where are the dusters at? How far away are they?
The dusters are in this
Yeah.
greenhouse.
Yeah, I figured it would be there. Oops.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trek. Alright, Taibah, but what do you intend on doing? There are still, again, a number of brass guards, but they are definitely fewer and farther between.
Well, yeah, guy's house is he's in the fucking sewer.
Yeah, you guys, for the record, have no clue where anyone is.
Hell yeah.
Like,
So, Taibah, what do you want to do? Do you just want to wait it out? Do you want to, like, start
Could
moving
I-
a little bit?
I'm gonna start going toward where the market is.
Okay, yeah.
Like the bazaar, I guess, the middle area where there's all the other like tents and shit.
Yeah. So, you kind of, let's go ahead and make a stealth check while we're here.
I also still disguised as a hobo, I think, unless
Okay.
that wore off.
No, that lasts for an hour. You'd have a good amount of time. Probably about another 45 minutes remaining. But go ahead and make a stealth check if you're just, like, if you're trying not to be seen. But your cover should kind of keep you in line. As, you know, still a hobo, you, begin kind of crawling shadow to shadow, making your way towards the northwestern side of Caravan, towards the bazaar in the center. You pass by a number of brass guard, and they just kind of, like, side-eye you rather than, you know, coming down on you with spears or anything like that. You slink through the shadows, making your way towards the southern entry gate, towards the bazaar, where you see two brass guard kind of standing before the gate, and their spears cross in front of it. One of them kind of looking to you and says, "You, what do you have any business in the bazaar at this hour? Go home."
Oh, okay. I'm going to, I guess, walk the other way. I guess.
Yeah, you can, like, turn around. Where do you want to go?
Well, okay. I don't think you can see my lines, but is this where the brass guard are?
I don't think I can see them. Are you pointing to, this?
I'm pointing to, you know, the wall that's like the entrance, like
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Right
Which
there?
one are they at?
The one that
Um,
I'm pointing to.
Oh, okay.
Weird that I can't see your stuff, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I could see it. I could see it for a second. If you let go of it, I think I can see it. Yeah, if you let go of it, I can see it.
Okay, I'm idiot. Okay.
You're fine.
Is it possible for me to like go here and like walk around?
Yeah, like you can like walking around the like the Mumtaz Market again, or
Or like, I'm still gonna be in the bazaar area, but I'm gonna try to like kind of, I'm gonna make it look like I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Wait, is this the Muntez Mart? Is this the bazaar or which one is the bazaar?
this central area is the bazaar. The Mumtaz Market is this kind of rectangular building here, by
Okay.
this tower.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like go this way, I guess.
Okay, yeah, so you go back down south, passing by a number of buildings, doors and lights off and closed, respectively. No one seems to be around. It's, you know, it's lonely and it's kind of scary because there are brass guards just kind of mulling about, especially down in this section by the entrance to the Jade District. Do you have any particular destination, or do you just kind of want to wait it out until the day?
Oh, okay. Does Ravager still live in the domain, or
I don't know if he probably would have told you where it was. You would know that he gave that to Altak, the blacksmith who he sold the forge to.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start moving toward the domain then.
All right, yeah. So
Wait,
kind of,
wait, no. Wait, is Altak the fire dude, or is he the
he's the other dwarf who. Sorry, I misspoke. He's the old dwarvish guy who used to own the blacksmith that Ravager bought.
Okay, I'm just gonna move toward here.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna try knocking on the domain door.
You knock on the door, and opening it is a very groggy, older, very, very, very old dwarvish man. He says, "Oh, I think I recognize you. You are with the Dragonborn, yes?"
Yes, I'm gonna like take off the hobo if I saw
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
hobo. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have. Sorry, yeah, you would have taken it off and then knocked. Is something the matter? Do you need me for anything?
I I don't need you to do it for long, but is it possible that I could hide in your house for a bit?
Whatever is the matter? It seems a bit sudden.
Well, Ravager he's lost and we don't really have anywhere else to go. The rest of the group split up, so.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check, because it's technically not a lie. Ooh. He kind of like looks around like back and forth. Yeah, sure, come in. And he opens the door a bit wider and closes it behind you. The interior of the home is simple. You can see a number of boxes still being moved and such, or ready to be moved. There's a very simple table with 2 chairs on either side. Kind of like a stove and kitchen set up to the side of the room as well. And a staircase that leads up towards the bedroom and the balcony on the 2nd floor. He sits down on the chair and kind of gestures for you to follow suit on the other one opposing him, and he says, "So, do you need to stay here for the night, or...?"
Yeah, probably then, but I can pay to stay for a bit.
That is not necessary. Your compatriot has given me a fair sum of money. I'm set for likely the rest of my days. But if you need a place to stay, I can definitely get a bed or some sheets ready. Just give me a moment. And he'll go and begin kind of getting just a general sleeping arrangement, like a bedroll and some pillows and such. And while you're doing that, Gauntlet, where are you going? You're bounding from building to building. You have very, very easy mobility as it is, but moving quickly is likely the best option right now.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna keep on moving. You said I was around this way? This area?
I can't see your arrow, but I did say somewhere around like here.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah,
Damn.
okay, now I can. That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, you're about there-ish.
Alright, I'm gonna... Are there usually people around this area? This gate?
The entry gate? Yes, that is,
Yes.
there is still like a very small stream of people kind of coming in and out of the city. Mostly in is people from the desert or kind of like very, very slowly and haggardly limping their way into the city, likely being caught out in the night and not expecting to have to deal with some of the nighttime threats out there. There are a good number of people coming in through that gate, though, yes.
Would there be guards, or would I know if there would be guards
Yes.
in this gate?
The gate to the north. Oh, yes. All of the gates you would know have at least 2 guards. Each of the entry
Okay.
gates has an entire squadron, which is in the neighborhood of about 10 to 12. But yeah.
Let's see here. I think I'm gonna... Would it be possible to... Are there guards on the rafters?
The rafters, like on top of like buildings.
the wall.
Or...
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes. Kind of like predominantly by the entry gates and kind of around the perimeter walls of the city. Every couple hundred feet or so, there's a guard or two. Bearing at the front entrance, they have tar pits, crossbows, ballistae, and a trebuchet. Like armed to the teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Hmm. I think I'm gonna try to sneak up onto the rafters.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So you can do that from. Yeah. There is a building against the wall that you can use as a way to get up. Go ahead and make this is kind of a layered check. Let's start with a stealth check and then make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay.
Okay. Not bad. It's breast. Okay. Yeah. All right, easy enough and stealthily enough. You kind of like, I got this. Using a bit of your skill and the latent energy that you used for your step of the wind to kind of like dodge about the buildings and such, you plant your feet and jump upward, placing a hand quietly enough on the side of the wall before pulling yourself up to the top of the perimeter of Caravan. And you see around you, before you, the just flat wasteland deserts to the south, and across the sides of the walls you do see to your left and right a couple of people just kind of going about their business, seeming to have not noticed you yet. Each has a bullseye lantern beside them, leading you to think that their vision's kind of not super adjusted to the dark.
Okay. Does a sunbolt make a noise? But a dart break glass.
It could. A dart could break glass with a solid and strong enough throw. You would know that.
Alright, I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to throw a dart at one of their
Lanterns?
lanterns.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead and make a dart roll.
Okay.
All right, 16? Yeah. You throw a dart just, super silently, just the lantern shatters outward, and the person looking around, seeing just only a tiny blip of movement to their left, kind of like screams, "The hell happened?" And he like looks at the lantern in the darkness. His eye, he, like blinking blind now. He can't see as his eyes are adjusting. What do you do?
I'm just gonna run straight past him.
All right, yeah. Running behind him, not even noticed as the guard, as you're behind him, running towards his right, he looks to his left, and you're just behind him at this point as he searches out, "Is someone there?" And he takes out a whistle and blows it, and a number of people kind of from the left begin looking and saying, "What's up? What happened?" And he says, "My lantern is shattered. I don't know what happened." And a number of brass guard kind of come from the left side and making their way towards him. You are at the tower to the right of the entry gate. You are right there, essentially.
Okay.
So what you see is this tower rising up and a door on the side of it, in line with the wall, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
And then to your
are there-
right is the brass guard garrison. I should probably mention that.
Okay. So there's an entryway into the tower, right?
Yes.
Can I hear anyone in there?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh man, not the direction I thought this would go, but hell yeah.
Fuck.
You kind of listen in. Sounds silent.
I'm gonna just slowly peek inside.
All right,
and
yeah,
open the door.
You put a hand on the door and kind of turn it. It is, actually, it wouldn't be locked. Yeah, you kind of slowly creep it open. And peering inside, you do see what looks to be a table in the center of the room, with a sunken center that seems to be like a game table, like a card table or something. And you see a number of brass guard, most of them either with their sides or backs to you, currently going by and playing a game of Skull.
Do they seem invested enough to where I can...
That's up to you. They are playing the game and talking amongst themselves.
I'm gonna cast guidance on
Alright.
myself,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try to sneak past
Okay. Make a stealth
up to. Is there like a way to the roof of this tower?
Yeah, so there's a staircase around the side of this tower that kind of wraps itself up, and the staircase is to your right. Yeah, it's to your right. That would yes, it is to your right.
Okay.
And you can kind of hear part of the conversation that the guards are saying, and one of them says, "Hey, did you hear about the Mumtaz market? Apparently someone broke in again tonight." And another one says, "That's bullshit. Do you know how many brass guards we have in there? That place is impenetrable." And another one says, No, they killed a bunch of them. That place is on high alert, but they're still going through with the auction on the, I think it's the 15th. That's strange. And they kind of just talk about the events of the ensuing chaos that you guys had recently wrought.
Dear God.
Um,
Alright.
Yeah, so you kind of crawl over to the stairs, so roll a stealth check and then roll a d4.
Okay.
Oh! That's a natural one. As you walk in, you kind of like move to your right, paying like only keeping your eyes on the brass guard. And you kind of like keep walking right, just looking at the brass guard at the table. Your foot, footfall after footfall, your foot finds a place where there is no ground as you reach the stairs, and you go tumbling down. You fall about 5 feet down, just tumble down the stairs, and as you kind of like land on your back, pushing yourself up, you see the better part of about 5 brass guard before you, currently putting on like weapons and gear, waiting for like changing for the next shift, and they all kind of turn and stare at you as you're now on the floor beneath the top floor of this tower. And one of them says, "The fuck are you doing here?" And then like you watch as a number of them brandish swords and scimitars. One of them you can see has magic in their hand. "Oh, someone's going to play nice in the garrison." What do you do?
Do I have a clear path to the roof?
You have the stairs behind you, but you do hear the brass guard above you moving.
Shit.
There are the stairs down, but those are on the other side of the room to your right.
Fuck.
What do you do?
Alright. I'm just gonna try to like fucking bum rush it to the roof.
Alright, yeah, you turn on your heels and begin running. One of them throws a spear at you. I did check this, by the way. You do have the ability to deflect missiles, which you can use at will if you wish. But yeah, this is an attack against you with a a natural one. You watch as one of them throws a spear, attempts to throw a spear, and you watch as it just hits the shoulder of another one of their buddies, and the guy falls over. He's like, "Ah, what the fuck? That's my shoulder!" And they like start screaming at each other, and then that gives you a good opportunity to begin making your way up. On the floor above, you watch as a number of the brass guard are like grabbing their spears and readying their weapons, putting down their game of cards, and they see you just bolt up with your incredible speed. Which, by the way, I did check this. Did you make sure to increase your speed by 10? Because your movement speed should be 40. At this point. You got that as a level 2 monk, I believe. Your unarmored movement increased by 10.
I don't believe I can change it. I'm clicking on it and trying to...
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think it's the... Yeah, okay, it's the magnifying glass, just for future references. I'm changing it for
you. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, I got ya.
Speed.
I just changed miscellaneous to 10. Oh, whoops.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead and...
There we go.
Yeah, now we're good. You bolt up to the top, and now at this point you hit a trapdoor and poof, throw it open. Everything here is basically unlocked as you just push yourself up to the top, and you see a man on the top of the tower, manning a ballista with a lantern next to them, and he like turns around. He's like, "What the fuck?"
I have a really fucking stupid idea.
Do it.
I'm gonna get onto the arrow of the ballista.
Onto the arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy is manning the ballista currently. He's like on the trigger. I guess it'd be
I'm gonna push him out of the way.
All right, yeah, make an athletics check. You are shoving him to the ground at this point.
Okay.
He rolled like dog shit.
I also rolled like dog shit.
He rolled a 3. You poof, kind of grab him, throw him to the ground. So like, you want to get onto the arrow of this ballista and then just shoot yourself off into the desert?
Yeah.
Okay, make an acrobatics check, I would say.
Alright.
This is... Oh, fuck. This is so weird. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, excellent. Do you have slow fall yet? Just out of curiosity.
No, I don't think I do.
I don't think you do either, but I just want to check, because that might be a level 4 ability, but I don't know if it's 3 or 4. You... In any case, you, like, jump onto the top of the ballista, and put your hand on the crank and crank it back. And, like, you're putting a lot of your weight on this arrow, And as you crank it back, you realize, oh shit, you cranked it the wrong way. The string snaps in a like a bowstring snapping. It's extraordinarily loud, almost like a gunshot. And the arrow is just released, and you find yourself falling. Make a... I mean, that's a dex save, I'd say.
Alright.
Oh, this is gonna be janky. Alright, yeah. Oh, shit! Okay, as you're falling, you miss the top ledge, but you see another ledge coming before you in those arrow slits that are about a human in width. And you grab onto the bottom of one, and you just throw yourself back into the card room, and you see a number of brass guard running up the stairs to the top. You are now below them, and a lot of them are just like on the stairs on the other side of the room, and you're near the stairs that would go down.
Are they able to see me?
A number of them like have stopped and turned. They're like, "He's down here!" But you're on the stairs to go down. A lot of them are going up at this point. The majority of them.
Oh, I thought I was still on the windowsill.
No, like you've swung yourself into the room at this point. Like you, as a part of the thing, you had to like throw yourself in.
I'm just playing fucking Ring Around the Rosie.
All right, what do you do?
Well, I think I'm gonna go down and try to exit through the gate.
You go down and you hit a pretty like sizable portion of the stairs that just go and go and go, and you continue running down and around and around and around this tower before you reach the bottom floor, and you can see that this is essentially the armory. You see like spears and shields and suits of armor just around this entire space, ballista bolts, bow arrows, and just the like, anything that you could need if you wanted to kill someone. And you see the door to the gate in front of you. Oh, and a number of brass guard. I should mention, there are a lot of people just around, like, kind of collecting weapons who, and like, some of them are making their way up, and they see you just bolt down at an extreme speed.
This is fucking the very confusing night for them.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna try to bolt out into the desert.
Yeah, okay, so you kind of rush towards because it's basically at the side of the tower at the bottom, there's a wooden door that leads into the gate. And you rush towards that door, and you see a fairly large Goliath man in full plate armor step in front, and you just kind of run into him and go tumbling back. And he looks down at you, and a battle axe is in his hand. Oh, you don't want to be doing that. At this point, I need to find a stat block. Alright, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Go ahead and roll me some initiative, son.
Alright.
Let me just... Oh, God. Get away from tracker, all non-friendly. We'll add this guy. Call him a big brass guard, is what we'll call him for now. Alright. So, because I don't want to remove everyone from the initiative order, you are the first one to go. With a 22, not bad. What are you doing?
Alright. I'm gonna try to disarm it. I'm gonna do my superiority bullshit.
Oh, shit! Yeah, you have that.
And try to do a disarming attack.
Alright, yeah, so you kind of reach forward with your gauntlet and kind of place it in his hand where he'd hold his weapon. Go ahead and make the attack, I think? How does this work? Does he need to make a saving throw?
Let me check. I'd have to pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, disarming attack.
Oh, you're kind of rough, too. Okay.
You can expend one's attempt at choice that it's holding. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and the target must make a strength saving throw.
Alright, strength saving throw. Got it. He's pretty good at those. That's a natural 20. The guard, like, as you just kind of like place your hand under his gauntlet, or I'm sorry, place your gauntlet under his hand, you still, actually that just misses. He just like throws you back, kind of like using your close proximity to grab you by the arm and thrust your hand back. Fortunately, that does use the superiority die, and he is not affected. This is a big boy.
Wait, hold up. When you expend one to... Oh, I can add it... Oh no, that's just the damage roll. Okay.
Yeah, if you had hit.
Shit.
Actually, is it like, do you decide to use it when you hit? Because if so, then that entire thing is like null.
Yeah, it's when you hit a creature
Okay,
with a
yeah.
weapon attack.
So yeah, just next time, like don't worry about it this time. Like you still have your use of it. Just know that like after you hit, like after it said like you have hit, then you can say, okay, I want to use disarming attack or whatever. So yeah, you still have use of that. You just missed the first attack. You do still have your follow-ups.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try again with for a bonus attack.
All right, yeah, go ahead and use your bonus action.
Yeah,
That
bonus
fuck.
action.
Yeah, no, you just like you kind of like get pushed back with your gauntlet and spin around with a kick. It just hits him in the side and he doesn't budge. All right. It's his turn now, unless you have anything else you want to do.
He's blocking the entrance, right?
Yes.
Is there space between his legs?
He is quite tall. I would say sure. You could probably like slip through.
Yeah, fucking combat dive.
All right, go ahead and make a. That's we'll say an acrobatics check for that,
Okay.
and I will contest it with an athletics. I rolled pretty poorly, but damn,
I am-
dude, what
damn.
the fuck? Ugh. Yeah, no, like you try like dive for his legs, and he just like puts his shield down and pushes you back again. And you can see this like malicious smile curling across his face. He's gonna make some
That's
attacks.
Alright.
Yeah, he is going to bash you with his shield. So we'll start with that. That's a 2 to hit. So like he goes to bash you with the shield, you just put up your gauntlet and block it, taking the impact. And it kind of like gives you a smile and says, "All right, all right." He's going to kind of swing over with his axe. That is a 17 to hit. That deals a whopping, I think that's 7 points of damage. Yep. As you you kind of take it in the shoulder. If there was like a health bar indicator, it'd be flashing red right now. You really are not doing so hot.
Okay.
One more of those and you're done, Caravan. It's your turn, Gauntlet.
Alright.
And you do see that a number of other brass guard are like beginning to get ready and enter the fray. You think that either you're gonna get arrested or you need to run.
But he's blocking the entrance, there's nowhere to run to. I'm fucking sandwiched. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna try to, like, leg sweep him.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check. That's the shove action and you're trying to knock him prone.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it. Oh. Okay. Oh! I rolled a 10. Okay, yeah. You kind of like get low and like you see that he's putting a lot of weight on one leg and you just, with one kick, sweep that leg out from under him and he goes tumbling down and it impacts hard on the ground with a bang and like a burst of air. Using this, he's on the ground and no longer blocking the door.
Alright, yep. Vaulting over his body and getting out.
Alright, yeah, with one fluid movement, you jump over him and kick the door out. And you're onto the streets inside of the gate. You see to your right, the Emirates Lane in the city of Caravan. To your left, the desert. What do you do? And you see a number of guards on both sides of this wall.
I'm going to the desert.
Alright, you kind of turn tail and begin bolting out into the desert. And you watch and you see a number of brass guards begin like tweeting whistles. Get that rhino! And you watch as a couple of these like strange lights begin to float around you, like these small beads of floating light just kind of swirling around your body. And you watch as, now that you're illuminated, the ballistas turn and begin to start firing at you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Shit. Oh no.
Alright. Alright, yeah. Oh wait, shit. No, hold on. I think it's actually an attack roll. Let me double check real quick. I need to find the stats for it. Yeah, fuck, it's an attack roll, my bad. Alright, so, but if it hits, it deals a fuckload. Alright, that is a 16 to hit. Does it hit you? You can technically deflect this missile if you want.
I want to deflect the missile.
Alright, so I think you roll it. I think you can use this every reaction, I think. You roll a d10 plus your dex and monk level, I think. I don't have it in front of me, though.
D10 plus... Can I just type that in, like /roll or something?
You can just roll a d10 and then tell me what that is, and then we can get that fixed on your sheet later.
Okay. The D10 is like the
It's the
diamond-looking one?
Third one from the left.
Okay.
It's kind of like a diamond, but it's really like flat.
Yeah, like...
Yeah. So 1d10 plus dex plus monk level. So it's 1d10
Okay,
plus...
and plus 4... No, wait, plus 2, and then plus 3.
So 5.
5.
Right. So, wow, yeah. As it's flying towards you, you just, like, this huge bolt, probably about, like, 6 feet long, flying towards you, you duck under it and kind of, like, guide it onto your shoulders, and as you do, you turn and redirect it back, and it fires back and sticks into the wall, and you continue running off into the desert. There are a number of brass guard behind you, but at this point you have, like, you're out of the range of the ballista. The lights have now kind of disappeared from you, and they're beginning to search the desert. The brass guard cannot find you, and you're out in the middle of the desert, south of Caravan. So, not where I thought this would go, but that's sick. So, as the night continues to draw to a close, fuck me, Gauntlet, where are you going?
I'm just gonna find a fucking... I'm gonna try to circle around the wall to where the dust... That's what it's called, right? The Dust Bowl or something? Not the Dust Bowl, the fucking...
There's the District of Dust, which lies within the city, but there's also the Speaker's Garden, which is like the agricultural district that technically... Well, that literally does lie outside the walls.
This place, that's District of Dust, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So you wrap your way, like, probably like a good few thousand feet down here, and then begin wrapping your way up and around. Okay, what would you... Okay, yes. Still night, so you'd probably... Okay. As you're wrapping your way around, do you do anything in particular to, like, conceal yourself? You are breathing heavily, and you're bleeding heavily. There are a number of cuts and bruises and scrapes just all across your body. A good portion of your shoulder has been sheared off, and you're just kind of, like, limping and walking. Are you doing anything?
I do have some robes that I'm gonna put on.
Robes? Alright, like, robes of the
Order of the Sun, yeah.
Okay, yeah. As you're kind of walking, you put on the robes and, like, cling them close to you, just kind of walking down. And you kind of look around, and to your right is, like, Cerulean as you're making your way counterclockwise around the city. The glistening waters, and you can see off in the distance, lit by torchlit and candlelight, the lovely Amber Spirit, which still sits like a golden marble upon this watery shore, or watery expanse. You continue making your way around the outskirts of the Speaker's Garden until you make your way deeper inside. You pass the Tahia home, you pass Mazrea's home, before making your way finally towards the District of Dust. There are guards at the entrance, although only 2 of them, and they kind of look at you as you begin making your way into the district, and they place their spears crossed before you. Alt, what do you do at this fine hour of night?
Just trying to get home.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have him make a perception or an investigation check, and that's a 7. Kind of like looks you over. All right, be careful. We've had a number of reports of strange disturbances, shall we say, along the southern gate. Keep to yourselves. You don't know if this criminal will be making their face known in any other parts of Caravan. They're still at large. Alright, and you kind of pass by silently and stoically before making your way back to your tent, I'm presuming?
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys kind of settle in for the night, Taibah in the home of Altak and Gauntlet in your own home, you guys gain the benefits of a long rest, which I'm not going to apply it because it won't matter in any meaningful sense. Actually, if you guys can you guys, like, take a long rest on your own? Is there a button that you can press? Because if I do it for the whole party, David and Dan will have their stuff reset, and they should not.
We can probably just set our stuff
Alright.
back to 0 and
Yeah,
just...
if you can manually do that really quick, that'd be sick. Yeah. So, Taibah, you wake within the home of Altak, and he cooks you some breakfast before kind of sending you out on your way, just for the sake of expediency. He talks a little bit about like how glad he is that he can finally take a load off, but also he's a little bit sad that he doesn't get to work on the forge anymore. And you're kind of left to your own devices as the door closes behind you, and the morning suns of Caravan begin to beat overhead in the day. Taibah, where do you go?
I'm trying to think.
Gauntlet and the rest of the party is still MIA.
Okay, the Dusters are in the Dust District, right?
Yes.
What's this place?
That is Palace Al-Khadab. That is the royal palace of the Amira.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
Yeah, probably not. And peasantry isn't allowed past these two walls, because this leads into the Jade District.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have these 3 districts to play with, essentially.
This isn't the bazaar, right? These are just random. I don't know what these are.
Yeah, the bazaar is the central kind of walled-off area.
Yeah.
Everything else are just other stalls and other places. The bazaar is like a larger, more officiated marketplace.
Do you think there's like a lot of people going through these like doors during the daytime?
Yes, there's a pretty big number of people. After about 6 a.m., just kind of going in and out across the Emirates Lane, which is this street.
Is it possible for me to like... I want to try... Can I just blend into a crowd and try like going through like...
You kind of pull up your cloak and kind of keep it close to you before making your way out into the larger crowds. It's easy enough to sneak your way past the guards. As you are walking, you do see a number of posters plastered across the walls. Some of them are figures that you don't recognize. One of them is this strange, a figure that looks like Ravagern, but not precisely like him. A big, tough, draconic figure. But there's a large scar across the face. And his jaw is kind of set at a weird angle, which is very different to Ravagern's. A number of other strange individuals going for different bounties, but one figure does look extremely familiar, as Gauntlet's face is plastered across numerous walls and buildings and just various places. His name and bounty on display. A kingly 5,000 gold pieces.
Is it I wanna like... I'm trying to think. So they use this guy, so it has to be someone you've like seen before, right?
Someone who's seen him before? How do you mean?
Like this guy itself, can it just be anything, or do you have to actually like see a person? I don't know. I think I'm having the wrong idea of it.
Well, there are like these bounty like wanted posters, just kind of like around the city, and a number of them have Gauntlet's face on them.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like I want to kind of buy something, and also I'm just gonna disguise myself again. I guess as like like average human person.
Yeah, you kind of the magic shimmer across your form before you leave into a mundane, subordinary human. You make your way into the bazaar. What do you want to purchase specifically?
Is there like any place, like any book, like place that sell books or anything?
There are. Are you literate?
No, I'm trying to find like I want to try finding a place where I can buy like children's book and tell them that I'm trying to teach my kid how to read when I'm actually trying to teach myself.
Yeah, easy enough. Across the bazaar, there are a number of people who do attend to the illiterate. You come across this single stand with this like elderly gnomish figure, a long pointed beard, and these very thick bifocals. And he kind of like squints at you through the glass, and he says, "Oh, hello. Are you here to browse of my lovely books?"
Yes. Do you sell any books that would help with teaching a child how to read?
Oh, of course, such a noble cause. A simple task. I could give you, if you wanted, a sort of Here. And he kind of like reaches in and pulls out this children's book. Who kind of it's kind of like propaganda. It's this story about the Amira Basra al-Kadab and these 3 little like fire motes that she's trying to teach how to kind of merge together and become one larger thing. Basically, it's like a weird analogy of just like unity and political union, I suppose. All under the visage of Basra. And he says, this is a popular pick among many school children. It's a Basra al-Kadab original as well. I could part with this for 3 silver pieces.
Sir, I'm gonna give him the 3 silver.
Alright, and he hands you the book. Add Basra and the 3 wisps to your inventory.
Do you have maybe another book I could purchase along with that?
Sure. Another children's book or something more higher brow?
Do you have any books on like geography or history?
Oh, a scholar. Let me take a look. And he kind of like digs through and he finds this old dusty tome and he says, this is a autobiography of Mudamir al-Kadab. He's an old shame of this lovely nation. I could part with this for 1 gold.
That will be fine. I'm gonna give him 1 gold.
Alright, yeah. Add Mudamir al-Kadab autobiography, or just Mudamir autobiography. Go ahead and make a history check, because he did say the name. Unless you remember, I don't know if I told you who this guy was.
Was that the dude who was like shitty or something?
He was the shittiest Emir that Basra ever did have, or that the Emirate ever did have. Yeah, based off of the fact that you know that, I did tell you that he did kill his sister to usurp the throne. So he's a national shame, and is also dead.
Right. I would like tell the merchant that thank you. I bid you a good day.
You as well. I hope your day is clear as the sky is now. And he kind of looks up, and it's beginning to come slightly overcast. And he's like, maybe a little clearer. A good day. And you kind of make your way around. Do you want to buy anything else?
Trying to think like what else. Sorry,
That's fine. I can come back to you if you want.
Yeah, come back
All
to
right.
me.
Gauntlet. You wake up. You feel this very, very, very cold presence just about you. You have a very bad feeling about today.
I still have the fucking javelin impaled in me, right?
Partially, yeah. There's like a little bit of wood kind of sticking out, or a piece of metal and some wood sticking out of you. It did snap midway through the encounter. But like you taking some time, I'm assuming, just like remove it and bandage it.
Yeah.
You kind of like stick some cloth into your mouth and you grit your teeth, kind of squint your eyes and close it, and you yank it out by the tip, and you begin bleeding a bit and begin wrapping it quickly. During the course of your long rest, you would bandage it to the point of it being just excruciatingly painful, but not to the point of unconsciousness. Also, the bleeding stops, so you're doing a bit better. But that's going to leave a nasty scar, and you don't know if you have any organ damage. But, hey, here you are.
I'm gonna get dysentery, baby. I'm gonna need a colonoscopy bag.
Jesus. Where do you want to go, Gauntlet?
That's a good question. Where would be probably the most likely meeting place for us, I guess?
I feel like the problem is that, like, because we're being, like, chased, that we might not go to the likely areas.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go back to the dust area probably after I'm done, like, buying stuff. But
I'm probably just gonna fucking, like, eye outside my tent.
Yeah, kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Alright. Kind of tending to your wounds, you prop up like a little oh. Was that
Oh.
rhythm? What the
That was a
fuck?
bot.
What the fuck? Why? Why is it offline? What the fuck?
That's weird.
Fred boat.
Alright, well here, in the bots channel you can see the YouTube video if you want to play it and just like right click on it and click loop. It functions the same. It's so there you go. We still have some ambience. Right. So, as you're doing that, you're just gonna kind of prop up and keep a lookout out? Or keep a lookout?
Yeah.
Alright. Keeping a box up, you kind of sit down and tend to your wounds and peer out through a little sliver of their tent shade. Peering out at the number of people walking by. Don't recognize anyone yet, but time can definitely change that. You do see a small battalion of brass guard just kind of like walk out front. They hold up a picture, or a piece of paper towards someone, and they kind of talk for a bit, and the guy that they're talking to shrugs and kind of like points behind him, and then they kind of keep walking. Another group of brass guard kind of come by and check through a number of buildings, and you watch as one of them begins walking towards your tent.
Oh shit. I'm gonna fucking put on that robe and plant my face directly into the ground.
Okay. Did Rhythm just come back? What the
The hell?
fuck this bot? Alright, yeah, so you turn around and face the wall, just kind of like rocking back and forth a little bit, keeping your cloak nice and tight, and you can hear the fabric move behind, or move around as the... Oh.
What you do?
What you doing?
Hi, Dad.
Did you miss me?
Yes.
What are you doing now?
I'm kind of doing a...
Well. We'll get back to that in a second. Alright, you good?
Yeah,
Alright.
I think.
The brass guard kind of peers in, he says, hello, do you mind helping me?
I'm just gonna continue staring at the wall.
Hey! I'm talking to you. Look at me.
I'm gonna continue looking at the wall.
He kind of like walks into the tent, closing the curtain behind him. You're going to look at me, and you're going to answer some questions, my friend. Do you understand?
Shit. I'm gonna ask something.
Mhm.
Would I know, like, how to fucking, at least, would I know how to do, like, sign language because of the fucking
Ooh.
order I was in?
Oh, that's a good. I'd say sure you could do something like that. Yeah. You can play some very very good charades.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fair. So he just said that. What are you doing? Like, what kind of hand movements are you doing? What are you trying to convey to him?
I can't talk at the moment or show my face.
All right, yeah. So you kind of like point to your face and then shake your head, and like obviously still facing away from him. And he says, "Are you mute then? Perhaps you can answer some questions without speaking. Have you seen a Karatha around here? Large build, bleeding from multiple wounds, horn broken off the face."
I would have seen myself, wouldn't I?
Well,
I'm going to convey to him, yeah.
oh, perhaps you have a lead on where this person might be. Can you tell me?
I'm gonna shrug.
The hell is that supposed to mean? Where did you see him?
I'm gonna fucking... Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I'm so fucking.
It can just
Hello?
point to a random place and it could just go there and leave you alone.
True. I'm gonna stand up and just like kind of go around and exit the tent.
Yeah, you walk out and you see a number of brass guard kind of talking to people, holding pictures of your face with a sizable bounty on it. You turn and point where?
I'm just gonna point all around the dust district to dust area.
You've seen him around here a lot, yeah?
I'm gonna nod.
Okay, that'll do. Thank you for your compliance. And as he's kind of walking, he's gonna try to get a look at you. Are you still hiding your face?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you kind of like keep your back to him and he kind of tries to peer around and he just, whatever. And he begins walking away. You go back into your tent, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Alright, kind of keeping yourself there. Taibah, what are you doing? As Gauntlet is staying in his tent, kind of keeping a cautious eye out.
Trying to think. I'm gonna try going to like talking to one of the brass guards. If I'm
Okay.
still in disguise.
Yeah. You walk up to a brass guard and he says, well, how can I help you?
Are there any pictures of Gauntlet on the wall?
Who's Gauntlet?
No, I'm not saying this. This character like around.
Okay,
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
Yeah, you kind of look around. There's a picture here and there, yeah.
I'm gonna like point to one of them and be like, where was this man last seen at?
Last we saw him, he was at the southern wall of the People's Promenade. He caused some damage. Are you interested in perhaps acquiring the bounty on his head?
Yes, I was interested in getting maybe a bit of pocket change, but maybe I'll be around there at some point in the future.
Well, I wish you the best of luck for that. He has taken out a number of our people. He has assaulted a number of our guards, and apparently he assaulted a noble. His record is quite vast.
Have you, along with that, weren't there other people involved with him, or?
He kind of like gives you a strange like. He raises an eyebrow and blinks a little bit. Yes,
I
so we
just-
are told in the Mumtaz market specifically.
I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Is going.
That is what I would like to be. If I
Bruh.
were an Oscar
All
Mayer
right, then.
wiener. Don't forget the last line of the song.
Thank you.
Kirsten called today. She's stressed out.
That's sad.
Quantitative analytics.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying. I heard the word quantitative.
Aired wiener.
You know quite an awful lot for someone who seems to have not been involved. Perhaps you have a lead of some variety?
I was around the Moontis market a bit looking for sales there, but
That is
I
strange
just want-
considering none of the shop fronts are open after the previous infiltration of the storefront. So,
that was a bit ago where I was trying to buy stuff
Mm.
because I knew that there was a group causing trouble around there, and it seems like more trouble has been started, you know?
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Okay, fuck. I was just trying to find where Gauntlet was.
10? I rolled that's a 4. Fuck. Alright, well, we are still on the general search, and you watch as a brass guard kind of comes from behind you and walks up to this guy, and he says, we've heard a little bit about the Karatha without the horn. He's somewhere in the district of Dust. We need more people in that variety, in that station. We're going to do a fan search. Make a line and sweep. And the other guard kind of gives a nod and he says, okay, just give me some time. I need to grab some things. Meet in 2 hours. And they kind of split off and go in different directions, just leaving you on your own.
Okay, I'm gonna try going into the District of Dust.
Yeah, easy enough. You just kind of walk through the gates unmolested and make your way back towards your tent, or where?
I'm going to just like peek in the tent, not to like draw attention to it, you know.
Yeah, you peek into the tent and you see a strange, like, hooded figure facing the wall.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Get.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, would I recognize the voice at all?
Vaguely, you could tell it's Taibah doing a voice.
I'm gonna just motion to get in here.
I'll just go in there and I'm gonna keep the disguise on though, just in case.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, you go into the tent, close the curtains behind you.
What's up with that robe? What's happened to you?
I'll take off the robe and turn around, I guess.
Gauntlet is fucked up. He is, like, you see, like, his whole, like, his face is covered in old caked blood. You can see the bandages around his torso and the horrible bloodied, matted mess that is his lower stomach where he got impaled. He's worse for wear.
Hey, what happened to you since then? I thought you just...
Wait,
Where did you go? I heard you were at the South Wall last.
I was going to see if I could maybe quietly exit through the desert and around, but no good attempts.
Oh, can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
I mean, yeah, you can just put out some general healing magic. No spell slot really required for this. He is at quote unquote full hit points. This is more of like a flavor thing. Like he is injured.
Oh, okay. Could I try like washing some of the blood off?
Yeah, you take some water and begin like kind of like rubbing down the wound and looking at it. It looks like it could get infected, but you do your best to clean it. And like take out new bandages and re-bandage him. He's looking better. His face is cleaner and not covered in blood, and his bandages are clean. It's looking better.
Hey, I know you're not in the best condition right now, but could we talk about something? You see, first with all this, I was a bit excited, you know, like, every, like, revolution and freedom and stuff. I thought I could do something, but now with maybe Guy and Ravager and Dead and all this stuff going around, I'm not sure how much I want to be part of this, like, I'm not sure, I don't really even know that much, I can't even read, and we're the people that are trying to liberate some group of people you don't even know about. I just don't know if this is worth dying over.
Give me a second, I need to like think
Yeah, it's okay.
about how to phrase this. Okay, so you said you were not feeling up to the task of fucking democracy
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Wait, fuck. Wait, say that again. I like disconnected for like 5 seconds.
No, I was just reiterating that you were.
Taibah
Okay.
basically said 2 of us might be dead. I can't really read, and with the type of people we are, it's not really, might not be worth getting into all of this shit.
Shit, I'm having a hard time.
It's okay. Did you even
Picking up.
sleep last night, Val?
I slept, but I just
Oh, no.
I'm still tired. I'm tired still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I think I can just reconnect, but if I can't, you might have to kick me from the fantasy
All right.
grounds.
Yeah, let's see if you can reconnect.
Okay. Sorry.
You're good. Let me know if you can. But yeah, let's get the conversation going. This is good.
Yeah.
Is there? Can I like check with my homie, the speaker, to see if Guy and Ravager are still alive?
Make a religion check as you kind of like reach out your senses and begin to close your eyes and hum and feel attuned to the words and whispers that are all around you. Holy shit! You kind of reach out your senses and you kind of hear these drops of water, like little splashes just kind of all around you. And these splashes in frequency begin to kind of move to a single point. And you feel that point below you. And a bit farther away from you, lower in altitude and to your east. And you can kind of feel this water kind of like pour over your body, and it's very warm. You get the sense that they are still alive and somewhere underground.
As bleak as the present may seem, we still have opportunities left that have not been seized. Our chances are not over, Taibah.
Are you sure that it's good to go head in without knowing what we're doing, though? So for all we know, we might be doing the wrong thing. Like, I don't think anyone in the party really knows much about the history of this place.
Because we will be making it. Damn. I thought that was pretty fucking deep, man.
I guess. I don't know. I'm hoping we don't do more harm than good. I mean, I do have this. I'm gonna show him the blueprints.
Yeah, I did put those in the tavern talk if you guys didn't see.
Yeah.
It has
Ate
4
him out.
floors. 4 floors, a single staircase that goes up to a tower. Quite the large place as well.
You said it yourself before, Taibah. You have taught me more things than I would have ever known, but running away from something you started is no way to end things.
No, but maybe it would be better if they learned about what to do. Like, do we even know how the brass guard work? How do we know that the brass guard couldn't help us in the future?
Then that's something we educate ourselves on. I have set up an appointment with someone of the law, someone who may be able to inform us of those things.
I was thinking, it's not like the brass guard. Well, actually, out of character, because this might be wrong. Are the brass guard are they like an honorable position, or are a lot of them just like average guards that just like?
I mean, the process to get in is a lot like military training. They are soldiers. If Caravan were
Yeah.
to be attacked by some other military force, they would be mobilized.
I don't like the brass guard. It's not like they're any noble or anything. They're almost like working class like the rest. Are we so sure that they aren't discontent with the government either? I'm not sure about much of this though. Never really learned
We would-
about this.
Would we know that, like, even like if the chief and people are like more towards like the higher class?
Oh yeah, I mean, like Alfiel I saw is like he's a political icon. Like it's still the military, and the military is all political as all get out. Alfiel is like the head of the second in command of defense below, I guess third in command if you really think about it. He's up there. But there
We
are
will
other
try
people.
to.
Sorry.
We will try to present them compromise. Again, we must learn about these things first.
Also, I brought this back. I'm not sure if you're too old to learn it though. I'm gonna show him the fucking kid's book and the
Yeah.
old tome.
In cartoony, bright, colorful drawings, you see Basra and the 3 wisps.
I guess I'll just store it in my bag for now.
Yeah.
Thank you. How did your night go?
One of where Ravager used to live, the dwarf that he sold, well, the dwarf that sold him the armory lived there, and he let me stay the night there. then I came over this way in disguise, but there's a lot of posters outside with your face on them.
I see someone early came in asking for me.
I'm surprised they didn't catch you.
We should probably move from this place.
Yes, the guards are telling the other ones to search through the dust district. Yeah, I'm still in disguise. I'm sure we can try finding another building or leave.
Let's depart for now.
All right.
And I'm gonna put on the robe, and I'm actually, for my face and the like little hood part, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the Karatha skull in there.
Oh, wait, like in your mask, like as a mask, or?
Yeah, kind of like a mask.
Ooh, all right, yeah. This very like skeletal, old, dust-dried skull of a rhino you kind of put in front of your face. It's very large and kind of heavy, but it looks sick with the dark robe around you. And you guys make your way out towards where?
Wait, are we going to the same place?
Yeah, you guys can stick together for sure.
Okay.
In fact, I'd recommend it.
I believe our reputation is tarnished with the brass guard, but we still have a moment to have the people favor us, perhaps.
Where are you planning to go? Are you trying to talk to people or talk to the brass guard?
I have an errand to run. Would you like to come with?
It's not like I have anywhere better to go. Probably safer to stick together. I'm just
Alright, commence that fucking side quest, man.
Alright, and now the session begins! Alright, cool. Yeah, so, for the sake of expediency, you were told... Do you remember, like, the details of it, or should I go over it again?
Go with details, because it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, Aiden.
Yeah?
Kick me from the fantasy grounds,
Okay.
please.
Got it. You've been kicked. So, the Nagpa in the tent in the People's Promenade, about here-ish, the one who sells the strange magic items, told you that she recently had a item go missing after a customer named Loss purchased some things from her and stole this item. This item in question is a compass, a magic compass. One of the effects that she didn't go into. All that she knows is that this man, named Loss, frequents a place called the Steam's Respite, which lies within the People's Promenade, and is fairly easy to find. So, assuming you guys make your way back into the People's Promenade, kind of keeping your cloaks about you, and your eyes about you as well as you kind of glance from person to person, making your way down there. For reference, the building in question that we're talking about is right here. And you make your way to that building. The exterior shows that it is a fairly large building, set bordering a plaza within the People's Promenade. Steam is visible, rising from open windows and the occasionally opening of a door. You can see the inside of this gorgeous-looking alabaster building, but for a brief moment. Beneath some of the outside windows are plant boxes nursing vibrantly colored flowers, and some letters are engraved above the main threshold that says Steam's Respite. And there is a nice little wooden door on the front that allows entry.
Yep, I guess we're going there.
All right. Yeah, I mean, like, this is the lead. You open the door, and inside you see a number of bodies of water that greet you immediately. And among these numbers of bodies of water are a number of mostly nude humanoids sitting in the pools, conversing quietly with each other and glancing at you as you enter with your robes and strange visage. You see a receptionist that stands behind a podium before you, a halfling man with short black hair and a very large bulbous nose. And he says, welcome to the Steam's Respite. Do you want the public or private pools?
I guess I'm gonna sign to him. Do you have like a registry for your fucking customers, I guess?
I don't know what the fuck you just said to me.
Actually. Or I guess not. Fuck, that's a stupid question. Reverse. All right.
If you are mute, perhaps you are accompanied a person could translate, because I am not so versed in Al-Kadabi sign language. ASL.
Yeah, so
So, what brings you here? Relaxation? Business? He's
I'm
talking
looking
to you,
for a
Taiba.
cut. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, wait, are you talking, or... He was looking at Taiba because he couldn't understand the... I can't believe it's ASL. That's so good.
Gonna look back at Gauntlet and like raise a brow to him. Like, what are you trying to say?
We're looking for a customer. I'm gonna sign.
Do I know what he's saying?
You would have been taught, yes.
He's saying we're looking for a customer.
A particular customer. I have my registry, and who are you looking for in particular?
What was his
go.
name again?
Do either of you remember?
I wasn't there for the side
Alright.
quest.
Yeah.
His name was Las.
I'm gonna sign that.
His name was Lots.
Las. He kind of like scrolls through and he says, "Oh, yeah, he's actually, he's in the public section. He is the man sitting at the far end of the pool over there. He's on his own at the moment."
Thank
Alright.
you.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
gonna sign them. Thank you.
Yep. He gives a nod in recognition, and you guys kind of walk past. Again, you do see the number of pools, and there are some lockers and storage sections towards the back wall that you're now walking past that have a number of people's clothes, free-use towels. And the halfling says, just as a note, if you wish to actually use the pools, you will need to pay. But if you just want to talk to this man, that is totally fine.
I'll give a thumbs up.
Alright. And he'll keep like a glancing eye at you, just kind of like a little confused as to why you'd want to talk to this random man, but he doesn't think much of it. You guys make your way to him, and you see the human man that he was pointing to, of dark skin, long black hair kept tied back, and scars covering the entirety of his body, which is exposed considering he's at a spa. And you can see like he has this strange brand on his chest of a very familiar symbol. In fact, there are two brands. One is the symbol of the Even Wraiths, and the other is the symbol of the Order of the Suns. This single kind of star shape with an eye in its center. And he kind of looks up at you, and his eyes blink in recognition, having seen your bounties before clearly, and he says, "Oh, no, we are not doing this here."
Wait, he can recognize us?
He recognizes you. He has the symbol of the Eben Wraiths and the Order of the Sun, and like just put onto his pack.
I'm just gonna symbol for him to come. And no harm just yet. I'm gonna sign to him.
No, I'm staying right here. What are you going to do? I'm in public. I'm in a place of relaxation and rest. You have no right.
I guess I'll just sign to him. Your status as an even wraith does not matter to me. You have a stolen object that I wish to
Why are
repossess.
you moving your hands like that? He like kind of mimics you and pantomimes it. Use your words, man.
We're not here to hurt you. You stole an object. We're hoping that we can bring it back to the vendor.
And he's like thinks for a minute. Can they be more specific? I've stolen plenty of things.
I'm gonna look toward Gauntlet.
Did the shopkeeper ever say the specific object or
It was a compass.
alright, a compass, I'll say.
His eyes go a little bit wide in recognition, and he says, "Oh, yeah, just come with me for a moment." And he gets up, kind of puts a towel around his waist, and walks over to the storage bins. Do you follow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow, but if he had... Wait, is there... I don't know, we're not in, like, combat, but is there a way for me to, like... I'm gonna be, like, preparing to defend myself.
Yeah.
If he, like, tap.
Yeah, you like have a hand on your sword just ready to go. And he walks over to the storage section, and he pulls out a drawer, and he begins digging through it. You guys are just watching him do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
He kind of like reaches in and he pulls out this small kind of like leather sack, and he kind of holds it out in front of him, and he says, "This has it. Are any of you taking it?
Open it up.
You want me to open it?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
He reaches his hand in it, and he throws out some dust. I need both of you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
okay.
This, like, white, just dust. It feels like sawdust in your mouth. Alright. Yeah, both of you just, like, it's like covers your face for a moment, but you're not blinded as you wave it away. And he grabs his stuff and bolts out the door with a towel around his waist. Fuck you! And he, like, he's running away. Like, you guys can follow him, but he is running away.
Hmm.
Is
Can I
it
cast
possible?
Compel Duel? Wait,
You could. You could. Do you want to do that?
wait. Can they still run away if I do Compel Duel?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that then.
Alright, it's a wisdom saving throw? Oh no.
Yeah.
That is a 12. What's the DC?
What is? Hold up. What is the DC?
I don't think it's lower than 12, but like, just want to check.
Where would I check the DC? So.
You can probably just cast it in chat, and then it'll tell you the DC. Like if you click the cast button, it should tell you the
Oh,
DC.
okay, okay. Let me do that then.
Yeah, hopefully it will.
Cast.
12. Fuck.
12.
Yeah, unfortunately he does succeed. He rolled a 12, meets it, beats it. And he like looks at you and he's like, "No, I'm not going to. Bye!" And he just continues running.
Can I try like running to him and using the rope on him? Or something?
Sure, yeah, you rush forward and you take out the rope and like try to wrap it around his waist. Go ahead and make that'd be an athletics check, as you're going to
Oh.
grapple him essentially.
Oh, that was stinky.
I rolled a 7.
Oh,
You grab him, you like throw the rope around his waist and pull him back, and he clotheslines and he drops all of his stuff on the floor. And you can see as his stuff tumbles out, you see the compass. What looks to be this brass brazier just kind of like tumble out and land on its side as it kind of rolls on the side of the floor. And dagger just kind of like all clattering out among his clothes and such. You pull him back, and he says, "Look, I can answer any question that you want. We can talk about this, yeah?"
Alright, I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait,
just
oh, go ahead.
crouch
John.
down to him, and I'm gonna sign how much of this is stolen.
I don't know. Can you talk? I don't know what that means.
He's asking how much is stolen.
How much is stolen? Just the compass.
Insight.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Can I
Yeah.
insight too?
Yep. Of course. Yeah, no, you gather that he is telling the truth. The only thing that he has stolen, that is in that pile at least, is the compass.
I'm gonna pick up the compass.
Yeah, you pick it up.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna symbol to Taibah to keep his legs tied and just leave him alone.
Alright, yeah, you continue to tie him. And the receptionist who's at the front and is like watching all this in front of him says, Could you not, like right here, like this is a bad place for it, like this is the foot traffic place, could you just do this like outside, please? Just, it's in
Okay.
like the worst spot, it's like a dog in the middle of the kitchen, and like you keep stepping on the dog and then you feel bad about it, but like you're also just making yourself food, so it's like a giant pain in the ass. So if you could please get out of my foyer.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take the dude outside.
Alright, yeah, as he's kind of dragging him out, the receptionist says, "Tell your friends this place is relaxing if you're not being assaulted by people." And the door closes behind you as you leave. You take him out to like a back alleyway?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, you just like drag him out, and he's like, "Hey, look, we can talk. Let's just use our words instead of, like killing me like you did all those other guys, it would be cool if we could just talk."
Do I know? I'm guessing the brass guard doesn't like the. Well, do the brass guards actually fight the even rates? Like,
They tried to take care of them, but they only took like they didn't take any preventative measures. They just kind of dealt with things as they arose.
Okay.
would they? If I tried bringing in the like, I can use this guy's self multiple times during the day, right?
You can use what spell?
This guy's self.
Yeah, as many times as you have spell slots.
Okay. Would it be possible for me to just like try bringing him to the brass guard?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Let's pick him
Okay.
up.
Look, what do you want
Yeah.
from me? He'll kill you. He'll kill you. He'll do it. He's on your ass. Come on, just put me down.
I'm not here to kill you,
Oh,
but I can't
gonna-
let people like you running around.
no. The you take me to the garrison? We don't need to go to the garrison. I was just minding my business. I've done nothing illegal. Why? Why?
Okay.
You did do something illegal.
Yeah, that was like a month ago. That was a while. It was like one time, it was my, and like I just had my job, and like that was different. So like, and I've turned over a new leaf. Like this shell guy is great. He's gonna bring on a new air, like a new aeon of prosperity and kindness and light and heat, and it'll be great. But like, I've turned over a new leaf. I'm not a criminal.
I doubt that someone who wasn't a criminal would be so scared.
I just listen. Your reputation precedes you. The it's not so common that you see a rhino with his horn broken and one so of such notoriety. And well, I recognized you for your portfolio. The furry one. Your murderous acumen precedes you. So I'm just a bit nervous that I might be our next victim, as it were. If anything, you're the criminals.
Not unless they've been attacked first.
I was attacked first. It's
No, the only crimes we've committed are ones in defense.
the ones that you've committed. That's you just. I was just taking a bath. I was taking a bath.
I'm gonna signal to Taibah to loosen some of the ropes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Look, if you just let me go, I can tell you many things about whatever you want to know. Yeah, I turned over a new leaf. I can turn over another in a different city, far away from all of this crazy shit.
I'm gonna turn to Gauntlet and see what he's trying to tell me to do.
Alright. I'm gonna signal to Taibah to just... All we wanted was the compass.
Okay.
If you do no harm to us, I will do no harm to you.
Okay, then give me my brazier and my dagger, and for the love of God, my clothes, and I will be gone.
Okay,
Insight.
I'll go. Oh,
Sure, we can
okay.
Yeah. I'm making sure.
Yeah, he is not going anywhere.
I'm gonna fucking feint a punch right in front.
Fuck! Okay, very funny, very funny. How about, you could take my robes? That would be funny, aha! You take my clothes, I get the brazier, and then we can just go our separate ways, yeah?
I'm gonna symbol the time, but your organization is dead, isn't it?
Wait, what?
I mean, he's
Oh.
with the even race, isn't
Oh,
he?
sorry. I'm misunderstanding that as you telling me. Okay, yeah. The even rates are all dead, right?
The even race. They're old news, you know? Now it's all about the Order of the Sun, which I suppose was like the even race, but this is like, I suppose they were an extension of these. And, we're getting powerful, you see. Lots of people are joining our ranks. And soon the entirety of the city will be enveloped under the shell's flame. And you won't be able to do a damn thing about it. I'll scream, I'll do it, I'll call my people. You should just let me go. You should just let me go.
Why are you so bent on being part of this order? What does it do to help you?
All the other orders, they are blasphemy, simply incorrect. You see, the speaker speaks not through their own word, but through the word of the people of this world and the world of the elemental chaos around this one. You see, only those like the genie, the Afriti, known as a shell, can truly grasp the speaker's word. He is a conduit of the speaker, and he will speak some truths that no mortal mind can simply grasp on their lonesome. We are enlightened.
What does that do to help your daily life?
It gives me power, great power. Power over flame and light. Power over people's minds. I could bend you to my will if I felt so inclined. So please, before things get bloody, perhaps you should just let me go.
So much for being a conduit of the speaker if he is so violent. Are you sure you're not being
I'm gonna-
twisted?
I'm gonna, like, crouch down to where he is again.
Like the bravado diminishes as you get close to him.
I've heard the speaker's word.
Right.
I've heard it in those deserts. What you said is complete and total blasphemy.
Then what have you heard?
Give me a second to, like, think of how to phrase this. On the spot. What have I been taught, I guess?
That's up to you. Honestly,
That really is up to me.
Yeah, wisdom is up to the players, really.
He told me of a world where no one is oppressed. Everyone all aligned under the speaker.
That sounds like oppression to me. Oppression will exist in any form of any organization. You see that you are still oppressed by the speaker in that world. We are only oppressed by a shell. And oppression, well, that is a kind of oppression I am more than okay with. Kamal Diore! And you watch as flame begins to rile through his arms, as his arms become totally encompassed in this fire. You watch as the ropes begin to burn slightly. You better run! You better run! The ropes are on fire now, and you watch as he begins to kind of like try to force his way up.
Can I try to grapple him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll grapple him as well.
Alright, both of you go ahead and make athletics checks. We'll take the highest of the rolls.
Damn.
I'd rolled a 4. You just like wrap your arms around him. Both of you take a little bit of fire damage as he is like just totally wreathed in flame. Both of you take 3 points of fire damage. As you suffer a little bit of the burn, but you do hold him down and you push him back into the dirt, and the flames begin to die down around his arms. Come on, and you watch as like there's fire like kind of emanating from his mouth. Come on, just let me at the brazier. Let me at the brazier. I can do so much if you just let me at the brazier. Let me go. Let me see it. I can show you what I've heard.
First
what's up,
under
mate?
the speaker, but liberated from our masters. That is the world I dream of.
That dream is nothing but fantasy. It has no base in this world. So, what you are doing is just as blasphemous as what you think I am doing.
Who has helped under your treaty?
Who is held?
Who would be helped?
Helped.
No, who has helped?
All people. A shell brings the truest word of our God. The truest word of your God. He will tell you what is true and what is false. And he will ensure that all people know this truth. And we'll be living an enlightened life.
Have you met this man? Have you met the 3D?
Oh no. That is beyond my jurisdiction. I only talk to the immolated.
And how are you so sure you're not getting lied to by him as well?
Perhaps I am, but in the long run, all truths will be revealed by a shell.
And you're gonna just go around hurting random people during that time?
If that is what is required to make a new world, a better world, then yes, so be it.
The only world you're gonna see is a destroyed one. Nothing's gonna come out of it. In the long run, nothing's gonna happen. You're following a lie.
Only time will tell. It's a Baxi.
I hope that the speaker sends you mercy. Fuck, what am I gonna do? Can I try picking him up?
Yeah, sure. You just like poof, throw him over your shoulder. You should put me down before you get burned.
I'm
Can I
gonna.
try? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Gauntlet.
Can I fucking pour tea on his arms?
Yeah, you just like you take out the endless decanter, the endless kettle, and just begin pouring some tea. It burns a little bit. He's like, God, shit, fuck.
What direction is the temple?
Which are you asking him or?
No, I'm asking you, like out of character. Like,
Which temple?
wasn't it the
Yeah.
one we brought that dude to who was
Oh.
like dead?
That was the like order of death, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the order of death.
Okay. Let's take him to there.
All right, yeah, you begin kind of walking around the city. A number of people give you very strange looks as the guy's just like pounding on your back. Let me go! Let me go! I'm assuming you took all his shit though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna just take the compass for now, but like,
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave all his other shit just kind
Okay.
of
Yeah.
in the dust.
His clothes, the brazier, and his knife and khopesh are just like lying on the ground. You take him and begin walking towards the Order of Death. It's a very bright space despite the kind of dreary topicality of this religion. You make your way inside and you see that a sermon has just closed, and you see the Nagpa man, the Imam of the Order of Death, at the far end, kind of shaking some people's hands and talking, before kind of seeing you in the back and excusing himself and making his way in your direction. And he says, "Now, what do you need of me? Did you bring me another body? Because I don't want to have to do that again."
this
I
time
believe
I'll go on. Sorry.
we have something of interest to discuss with you.
Then speak it.
Are you familiar at all with the Order of the Sun?
I have heard rumors of a cultish sect of our great speaker, but the specifics of this particular order are foreign to me.
Well, this guy seems to be part of them.
Then let
I
me
think-
go!
I'm gonna like hold him down a bit.
Yeah, you just like put him on the ground and just stand on top of him.
He seems to think that thievery and bringing harm to the world's gonna do better, and that the speaker is just trying to oppress him. I was hoping maybe you could try teaching him a bit about it. Maybe get some sense into him.
I can talk to him, but at the end of the day, what a person decides to do about the reality of our God and how they interpret their word is entirely up to their perspective. In his own way, he might be right, but such truths are beyond mortal minds. Only those who have seen the world tree know really what goes on outside of the mortal coil. But I can attempt to talk some sense into him, at least decrease the militant side of him. But I believe that would be a bit tough given his circumstances. And you can see him just like tied up on the ground, squirming.
I'm gonna like try to gesture the Gauntlet to like go by the door or like kind of stop him if he tries running away.
Yeah, I'll block the entrance.
All right, yeah, you kind of make your way out.
I'll like untie him.
Yeah, the Imam kind of helps pick him up as well. And the guy just like starts screaming. He's like, "I'll kill you! He'll kill you! You're all going to burn! You're all going to burn!" And the Imam just says, "Please shut up," and snaps his fingers, and you watch as he falls unconscious. I will take care of this one, but know that, again, I don't know how much I can really do. But I'll see what kind of an effect I can make.
Thank you, Imam. That's what the priests are called, right?
Yeah,
Imams?
Imam. I-M-A-M.
Okay. Okay. Speaker be with you.
You as well. And he will just kind of like take the guy over his shoulder. Again, he is a Nagpa as well. This kind of like hunched
Yeah,
avian.
that's
figure.
right. He was the magic shopkeeper's wife, right?
Husband.
Or husband.
Yes. Yeah, the magic shopkeeper is his wife. Yes. And he takes the man.
I believe she said to say hello to him, or something.
Oh, did my wife say hello? Kind of like looks over here and you kind of. Oh, that is good. I spend a lot of time at the temple, and sometimes that time creeps into the night when I would otherwise be seeing her. Tell her that I'll be home. Some point. I have things to do.
I'll nod. Alright, and let's go to that shop.
Yeah.
Be seen. And he kind of walks away. You go back to Nana Negpa's tent. And you walk inside and see the cluttered array of various different knickknacks and goods and strange amulets and potions. And you come inside and she says, Hello. Welcome back. You made good time. So, what have you brought?
I'll show her the compass.
Lovely. And she kind of takes it. She kind of like flicks it a little bit. Lovely. Well, suppose some payment is in order. And she kind of goes back into a back shelf. And she says, what would you like, an item or money? The item would be quite
I'm
small.
fine without either.
Well, that's your prerogative.
Instead, I would like some good word around for my namesake.
Oh shit, that was you! That's lovely. You know, your face, not name really, has been all over the news. Papers are telling about it. Oh, you should have heard the town criers. You've made quite a noise. But, yes, I will do my part. As you've done yours. Thank you.
Thank you.
And she kind of flicks it and she says, and if you need my services, perhaps I'd be willing to rent out this item. It is known as the Seeker's Compass. If you would need it. If you're looking for an item or a person. It could assist in both, but only one during a day. But that would be for a later date, I suppose. Thank you for your services.
Wait,
You as
my
well.
internet cut out. Like, what happened?
You
Like-
handed it back and she said, thank you. If you ever need this item, I'd be more than willing to rent it out to you. She also asked if you wanted to be paid in gold or an item, and Gauntlet said we're fine without either, just kind of spread some good word about my name.
I'm gonna ask her, like, what type of goods she has.
All sorts. I have things that the military has no need for. And some things that they do, but they don't know. I have amulets and potions, but not that many potions. That resides within the wheelhouse of my friend within the bazaar. A lovely alchemist. But I do have some items if you'd wish to peruse. What are you in the market for?
I was looking for something to, like... Oh, fuck, my internet taking a shit. I was looking for something to, like, maybe protect against, like, bad spirits or something.
Bad
I'm not sure if
spirits.
you have anything like that.
I just recently had a person come by and ask for a similar thing. Unfortunately, the closest thing I have to that would be oil of etherealness. Less of protecting you from spirits and more of turning you into one, but it runs at a pretty high cost. Beyond that, I have some silver oil. It'll silver a blade for an hour, which could assist in, and she kind of like draws a line across her throat, murdering some ghosts. Again, if you need. Beyond that, I have things that could protect you from being magically seen. It's an amulet of proof against detection, and should an entity attempt to scry on you, the spell would simply fail.
How much would that cost?
It's a lovely question and one I'm attempting to answer. What the fuck? It should not be this expensive. But a moment. She kind of like she writes over the asking price. That would run you a mean, shall we say, 500 gold pieces.
How much gold does Gauntlet have right now?
I have 100
Fuck.
combined with 205 silver pieces and 275 copper pieces. So I don't know how much that amounts to total.
I can't. Well, I'd get into my inventory right now, but I got disconnected again. So
Okay, yeah, I can take a look if you want.
yeah, I'm trying to see. I want to like maybe like find a way to like.
Yeah.
Oh.
In terms of things that she might like, you have the fire snake scales that you got from the fire snakes out earlier. You have the cut sun opals. You have your dose of Otiug poison, a set of playing cards, an emerald, a nice dress, the obsidian stone, an Otiug eye tentacle. You have your tyrant skill scimitar, which she would love to take off of you. And your gold.
I'm gonna like try. I'm gonna show her the sun opal, the emerald, and the snake scales, and
Okay.
ask her how much she would buy them for.
Those stones. And she kind of looks at the sun opals. I've seen a couple of those similar from other people, using them in a similar manner as you are now, bartering. I would take... Oh shit, this isn't the correct item. I believe they go for... Yes. I'd say 50 per sun opal. 50 per sun opal. That emerald is quite nice. I'd say 100 gold pieces for that guy. And the scales... a gold piece per scale. So, all said and done, that would be 211 gold pieces.
Okay, what's the conversion between silver and gold? What's
10 silver to 1 gold.
yeah, I am like scraping by trying to buy this item.
Yeah, it's also 100 copper for 1 gold. If you want to pay
Okay.
in copper. It's a 10 to 1, 10 to 1, 10 to 1. From copper to silver to gold, from gold to platinum.
Okay, so 120, 122 total.
122. Yeah, so it'd be 100. It was oh, did I do? Oh yeah, it was a 211 off the price of 500. So that'd be. Let me just. I'm gonna put on the calculator so I don't forget the number.
Also, how much? Well, after that, how much was the silver oil? I don't think it's worth buying this one.
The silver oil would run you a mean 50 gold pieces. And by the way, given your total bartering, the price would go down to 289 gold pieces for the proof of amulet against detection and location.
Wait, so how much was the? Okay. Fuck.
If you were to give me the scales, the sun opals, and the emerald, I'd be willing to part. That would be a total. The excess money would be 289 gold pieces.
I'm
What do
gonna
you
give her
need?
2 of the cut sun opals, I think.
Oh, you have more? Well, that would be another 100 off, which would bring us down to 189 gold pieces remaining. Oh, also, I couldn't help but notice those playing cards. They're quite magical. Very magical, in fact.
What's wrong with them?
Oh, nothing. They're just, they reek of illusion magic. Perhaps I should get them identified somewhere. Just a kind suggestion. Free of charge.
I think I'm going to sell the my sun opals, the emerald, and the snake scales, and then buy the silver oil.
Okay, yeah, so that's 50 gold pieces. So then this increases by 211, which would, okay, yeah, so it's another 500. Yeah, okay, so you buy the silver oil. Basically, see, I add silver oil to your inventory, and then I'll just change the property of it.
Okay.
Like if you just create a new item and say silver oil. Also, if you just give her 1 sun opal, that covers it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna sell like all my sun opals and shit. But
No, I'm not going to give you money. I'm willing to trade. I'm not willing to empty my coffers.
Oh, oops. Okay, wait, did I not get 211 wait, I'm confused now.
No. Because she was saying that she would take off 211 gold off of the price of the amulet of proof against detection and location, if you gave her all that stuff. So I hope you didn't delete any of it. If you deleted the sun opal, you can just add one back, because one sun opal would cover the oil.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, so go ahead and add the silver oil and the sun opal back to inventory.
I need to think about, like, crap. I think I had, like, I'm trying to think what I had for, okay.
It was, I
I
think,
think
what
I
you...
had, like, 401 gold or something before that. Oops.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the silver oil for the one.
Yeah. Go ahead and add the silver oil to your inventory, and I will just mark off what it does. I'll like write in the sheet what it does.
Yeah.
Alright. So go ahead and add it, and then... Did you already add it, or... Oh, you did.
Yeah, I already did.
Starts alphabetically. Alright. Is there anything else that you would need?
I think we're good for now.
Well, if you need anything, you know where to find me.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that
Alright.
place, I guess.
Do either of you... Or, Gauntlet, do you want to buy anything? Alright.
No, I'm good.
Cool. So, as you guys make your way out into the sunny sky, or into the sunny streets of Caravan, where would you like to end the session off? Where would you like to go? And then we'll end the session there.
There's somewhere that we would probably meet up at the manor.
You could?
I mean,
Yeah.
do they know that we live at the manor? Like a press
Yeah,
shop?
we bought it. I mean,
Well, you're given it.
oh, given it, yeah.
But
Or we
like,
could go to the Dusters.
Yeah,
Let's go to the Dusters then.
yeah.
Okay. You make your way back to the District of Dust, waiting for the rest of the party to reconvene, and that's where we'll end our little sub-session.